What's up, everyone? Your boy getting frustrated. Real frustrated. No money today, man. Sat around all day. Slept. People, holding me up. Saying one thing, doing the other, like always. So it is what it is. I have food today. It's not like I'm starving or anything, I don't need anything, so it's not like, I need the money really, like, right this second, but, I mean, who doesn't like making money, having money in their hand, I like making money every day. Like, that's my goal, is to make money every day. I mean, I'm still making money on the internet and stuff, I got CDs and all that other stuff, which I'll be going over with people and with you guys and whoever's followed me, but, all these different ways to make money on the go, it's hard. And you learn these things, man, when you travel, you learn all this stuff. You learn like what apps to use and what works and what doesn't. And that's like another thing I'll be sharing too. There's a website. There's a lot of websites that I gotta get on and make accounts with because I'll be traveling, and I'm gonna be chartering one. But two, there's very high chance where me and Margarita, sail into port somewhere and we need a job, for the week or two, we want to make some money while we're in port. So they have websites and stuff, where they know people are on the water and they know people, they want the help. So they post all these jobs, all these contracts and stuff for all these sailors, all these skippers that are coming in for jobs. So, because there's always jobs in the port, man. The port is really busy. So, and that's another thing too. I got to figure out what ports are going to be safe to sail in, what ones aren't. I'm not trying to sail my sailboat into some big industrial port, with big ships and barges and all that. Like, if there's nothing over there, why am I going over there? So I need to know that stuff, I need to pay attention to where I'm going and all that. I just listed this. I don't need it. It's a full-size air mattress. I've had it in this bag forever. It works. It's got the built-in pump and stuff. I just had it for when friends came over, like friends come over. I had that back room in the my back room. I don't have a bed in there, so like my office, I would just throw the bed down, But I've had no people stay over here, so I've had that bed for a while. I was in my last place, for friends, so. But I listed it for $30, man. Whatever. Hopefully it goes. I was thinking about listing it for $40, but I want the stuff to go, man. I just want it out. I want it gone. It's less stuff I gotta, pack up. Yeah. I still gotta figure out how I'm gonna fit all this stuff in my storage unit, So, I'm thinking I'm gonna go for a bike ride, get some biking in. I was thinking about, I'll just go get some freestyling in. It's a cooler night tonight, and, dude isn't, coming through, so do something with myself, I'm gonna be up late. I already know it. I'm gonna be up all fucking night. I know it. I'm gonna be up all night. I do it every night. That's what I do. Ever since I've been doing this yoga, and I did my back, like this back stretch and stuff, and I had that experience, which I'll be, I'm slowly, sharing with everyone. Dude, my energy, like, I don't know, man. This shit's crazy, dude. The stuff I was studying and like how it happened and like the feeling I had, like it was crazy. Like, I try to explain it to the doctors. Like, I go to Pelfrey and Chowdhury for, for my medication and stuff. And they're even looking at me, like, because my body's so shredded and I'm so cut up, like, they said they've never seen. My doctor tried to tell me He's been a doctor for 30 years, right? And he said he's never seen a stomach like that. He said, what am I doing? I told him, I'm just dieting, yoga, exercising, biking, BMX. He didn't believe me. He didn't. So you know what he did? He had me come into the doctors every 2 weeks because I was having my stomach issues too. So not only is he getting more money for me, but he was concerned, because my body was so rapidly changing, and he's never seen that before, and and I'm telling him all this stuff, about my kundalini, the spine, and how my solar plexus, my solar plexus on my stomach, it never used to beat. Like, my stomach, right? It used to be like that all the time, just, like sucked in, because I wasn't breathing like that, and your solar plexus is right here. And when I awakened my kundalini, when I did all the yoga and stuff, this right here beats. It beats like my heart. Your stomach, it'll pulse. And that's your solar plexus. And your solar plexus listen, man, it took me 3 years to awaken it. I'm serious. It took me 3 years. Listen, I've been on this spiritual journey with Jesus and doing all this yoga and stuff for 3 years, man. Meditation and all that. I've been doing the stretches and all that. Listen, 3 years. It took me 3 years to figure it out, to figure out what I really needed to do. And what's crazy is all these documents and all these things, ancient things I study, and, with the yoga and the Bible, and it blows my mind that they didn't have any, way to break it down. Like, they didn't explain how to stretch that way, and what to do with your spine. And that's another thing I want to talk about too, is substances. Menthol and caffeine and all those other things, lavender, and you got all these things, they help. Eucalyptus. When you start taking those salt baths, they're very important. So if you're going to start stretching and start working out, and you want a stomach like mine, and you don't want to hurt, first I recommend watching my other videos, so you can see what I'm talking about. You get caught up, but really, you need to just get the best. This is what you do, man, I'm telling you. For the next 90 days, 6 months, every day, don't skip a beat. Every day, get in that shower, start stretching. It won't work until you can touch your toes. And you got to stretch everywhere. You got to stretch your sides. You got to stretch your back, your shoulders, everything. And when you do this, you're going to hear it pop. Like, you're going to feel it too. You're going to feel it. When it pops, that's good. You're getting somewhere. And keep on doing it and doing it and doing it. If you're already doing it or have problem, want to talk about it, message me. I have no problem helping people. Them figure it out. I don't use Facebook Messenger. Don't message me on Facebook Messenger. I'm not going to use it, first of all. It's not secure. Second of all, Facebook, listen, everything you say on Facebook, not only recorded, they steal ideas. People steal information, they steal all that stuff, man. You don't think that they don't? If you have, if I write about something, that's like an invention, or to my friend or whatever, you think that they're not going to pick up on that, and they're going to be like, oh, I should probably do that, Of course. They know everything that's going in and out. So, that's why, it's very important to be secure. You can message me on WhatsApp. I use WhatsApp. WhatsApp is definitely secure. It actually was developed by the government for the military because military people are lonely and they needed a secure way to communicate. So that's what WhatsApp was for. If anybody wants to know. So, which is funny because when my Facebook got hacked, I have a feeling it is the government. I really do. The way they hacked my phones and because they hacked both phones. I had two phones and listen, I'm a big computer geek. I know what I'm doing. I know how to do all that stuff. And the people that had access, that got access to my phone, they had hands on stuff that is only government stuff. I'm telling you right now. Both of my phones were locked down to 3 o'clock in the morning, and I wasn't able to use any of them. And then they came back on, and then next thing you know, my Facebook is gone, all that stuff. So, which I'll be making videos and stuff about that too, touching up on it. But that's not important. First of all, it's a bunch of bullshit, actually. I don't even really want to deal with it or fucking like talk about it that much, because it's just irritating me. You know, it irritates me because I don't know who these people are, or you know, and they got me for $1,000 too. So, which makes me not think it's the government. You know, like why would the government steal money from me? But there's other situations that happen. You know, just bullshit, just stupid shit, man. Like stuff I can't explain, and I'm still trying to figure it out myself. Fucking Jehovah's Witness came by, which, you know, I mentioned that in another another video. Doesn't matter what denomination you're in, man, as long as you believe in Jesus, because Jesus isn't a religion. Jesus is pure love. You know, as long as you love someone, it's the intention behind it. Even if you don't know Jesus and you love someone, you're loving Jesus because God instilled it in our hearts from right and known. God instilled love in our hearts, spiritual love. So that's why I told everyone in the other video, you're saved regardless if you do right and you listen to your heart. God says so. That's why children make it to heaven, because God knows they're born with a guilty conscience. They don't know any better. You know, so yeah, I'm gonna go ride. I need to get some riding in. I do. And I'm gonna try to get some footage. Let's see. I'm gonna put this 8 gigabyte SD card in there. I'm gonna check it, make sure nothing on it. I got spit coming out my mouth. All over my laptop. Oops. Alright. You know, I want to go get an SD card today too, and I'm out of weed. So, hopefully tomorrow is a really good day, because I need it. I need things to come through tomorrow for sure. There's a 2 gig in there, I didn't know I put it in there. I'm gonna go see. There isn't much jumps around here, you know. It's not like it used to be when I was a kid, but there is a place that's not too far from here in Livonia. It's kind of late. I don't think I'll be able to make it. Yeah, I won't be able to make it. By the time I get there, it'll be dark. I'm probably just gonna go fucking ride around and hit some gaps, find some stuff just to jump. I gotta get warmed up. I gotta keep active, man. I got to. I have to. I have to move. I gotta grab my screws out. This backpack, man, this is one of my backpacks. This is my travel backpack. It's got my tools. It's got an inner tube. It's got toilet paper. Listen, man, if you travel like I do, never leave without toilet paper. That's number one rule. Toilet paper. Number 2 rule, Never hand your weapon to a. If you have any weapon, knife, anything, never hand it to anybody. If somebody asks you for it, never hand it to them. It's just ignorance, complete ignorance. Don't do it. Your weapon is your weapon for a reason. It's yours. Nobody needs to see it. Nobody needs to touch it. Don't ever hand another person your gun. Ever. Ever. Even if they want to see it. They don't. What do you need to see it for? Don't do it. I'm telling you. You'll regret it. The day you do it will be the day that person takes that fucking gun out your hand and shoots you. You think I'm joking? Listen, I'm going to be going over some Bible study tonight, man. You guys will see what I'm talking about. You guys are going to enjoy my Bible studies. Because ain't no one doing Bible studies like me. Because ain't no one like me. It's stupid because I used to have the tab that you could just screw this in by hand. But I always lose it. It always vibrates out. So I got tired of it. So now I just screw it in. And then I broke it the other day. I broke the mount at the trails. So I broke the mount on the trails. You guys can see where I hit the jump. And the bike, man, that backpack with all that weight, as soon as I went up like vertical, the weight of the backpack, it threw me off. I'm not used to, going vertical or doing any flips or anything with that weight. So like instantly, as soon as I went up it and then try to, 180 and come back down, it didn't work. I hit the ground and then it broke my mount. So I keep rope and stuff. I keep string on here, which that string was right here, which now I'm gonna have to go get more eventually. I have some in the backpack, but it's in the backpack, not on the bike. But if it wasn't for that string, the mount I wouldn't have got more footage, so I was prepared, But I'm gonna let you guys go and see if I get some footage on the bike. So I'll talk to you guys later and do some Bible study. Looking forward to it. So yeah, maybe I'll see you guys later. You guys will be up tonight. Peace out.